And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Black in at the point guard position. And for the Wizards, Zach LaVine out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Sarr. And it's Bey in at the 3. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Anthony against LaVine. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now LaVine. Outside Love. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. Banchero outside. Wagner against Bey. Outside Carter. It's rebounded by Washington. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year. Here's Bey. It's rebounded by Wagner. Here's Orlando. Here's Banchero. Banchero, great positioning on the putback.
And that's just inexcusable. I mean, you gotta box out Banchero or he'll make you pay dearly.
DiVincenzo, pass to Love. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Great D that time from Banchero. Well, Clark, he's a former 1-1 back in 2022. The league better watch out. Paolo Banchero is coming.
And he's coming with force, B.A. Loved him his 1 year in college. Loved his mobility, his strength, his savvy, and all of that on display as he's going to be one of the bright stars in the years ahead in the NBA.
Sarr misses.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
It's Anthony on the take. Off with the layup. The Wizards have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered closely. On the wing, Bey. Defended by Wagner. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
And a skillful
Wendell
finish by
Carter
Bay
Jr.
against contact,
First
not letting
personal
the
foul.
defense hold his shot back.
First team foul.
Washington shooting their first free throw attempt
At
on the
line
night.
For Washington, Saddiq Bey. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Bay. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era.
Banchero.
And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Here's Levine following the bucket by the Magic. Tipped away. Stolen by Carter. Here's Black. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Pass to Banchero. And rebounded by Zach Levine. The Wizards trail by 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Wizards.
And the Wizards call time here. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Orlando making some changes. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Wagner comes in for Banchero. And Suggs is subbed in for Wagner. Washington with the ball. Trailing by 5. Ball passes to Holmes. Here's Carrington. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And again, Washington, no good. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Wagner. Sarr pulls it in. Here's Carrington. Off target at the rim.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Assisted.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
Suggs against Ball. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that.
First
And
team
they're
foul.
actually earning it well right now.
At
This
the
is
line for
that
the Magic.
grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone's
Two
just
shots.
fighting through it.
No question, BA. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
The first free throw is good. Man, he's checked in for Washington. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, BA, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Suggs against Ball. Suggs no good. The Wizards trail by 9. To the middle. Here's Man. And that one is stuffed right through.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Suggs outside. Pass to Wagner. To the inside. The jump hook. And Batase gets it to go.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Ball outside. Now here's Man. Defended by Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Ball with a 3. It's rebounded by Batase.
But already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well. And that's because he plays with so much confidence.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first one falls.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Krejci's checked in for Ball. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs hits them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Wizards trail by 11. Here's Krejci. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Man. Shoots over Isaac. Man misses. And so it's Orlando closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Sarr out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Krejci in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Now here's Banchero. Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there. But he couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Here's Krejci. He's scoreless. DiVincenzo, pass to Krejci. Drops in the 3.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at getting his teammates in their spots.
Orlando calls timeout. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. what you get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
So for Washington, Kevin Love comes in for Sarr. And it's Ball in for Krejci. And the Magic making a change here as well. Bataze's checked in for Isaac. Banchero outside. Shot from 12. And that one's good. Banchero's got 8.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Pass to Love. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Hey, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Inside, here's DiVincenzo, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket in this one. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. He's off on that one. Levine with some nice D. The Wizards trail by 10. Ball finds Love. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. The Magic have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. They get it again. Banchero uses his size down there.
I mean, 6'10", about 250.
Down on the floor.
Banchero
Washington
imposing
timeout.
his will inside.
Washington calls timeout. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Holmes, he's checked in for Washington. Avdia comes in for Levine. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Banchero. The Wizards shooting just 21% from the floor. Ball with it. No made baskets yet. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. He squares up and sinks it.
You love DiVincenzo's offensive approach, always willing to work for a basket.
DiVincenzo against Suggs. Here's Bataze. It's rebounded by Washington. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Now here's Ball. Defense is right there.
In the second quarter, 2 minutes.
DiVincenzo against Suggs. Here's Avdia. And again, it's Washington converting.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Here's Suggs. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half of this game. It's scooped up. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here's Black. Here's Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wagner.
And the Magic lead by 8.
Wagner very comfortable throwing his weight around. That's 2 physical points from him.
Here's DiVincenzo, and it's rejected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Orlando. 51 seconds left to play in the first half. Ball outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Holmes. Orlando grabs the miss. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Out of bounds.
It'll be Orlando's ball. Orlando making a switch here. Magic leading by 8. Suggs surveys the D. The putback. The shot comes out. Fires away from way outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline.
Your Wizards.
And so it's the Orlando
16.
Magic finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead.
24.
The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Out in front of the half is Orlando. They have a solid 8-point lead. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
Kenny, your take on Washington so far?
Obviously, that was huge. Hell, wow, it's ugly. Shooting under 30% from the field, disorganized, chucking up bad shots. Man, I tell you, they have to adjust their play, and they got to get better looks.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Orlando leading. Setting the floor for the Magic. Filling out the wings, Anthony and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Black in at the 1 spot.
This is where Carter Jr. looks to score from, using his size to his advantage.
And it's Washington with the ball. The Magic making their last shot. Sarr passes to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
Super 2.
Free throw good. Wagner.
No denying the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
Good on both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pass to Love. Here's Sarr. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Banchero. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, they'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in. That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Stolen by Carter. For three, Anthony. He buries it from three. Anthony's got the second bucket on the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. Fourth, Orlando.
The players in the league that worry about getting their numbers each night were often disappointed when playing this team last year. They were one of the best at opponents' points allowed per game. They set the bar pretty high for their defense this year.
Now here's Love. No points yet. Here's Levine for three. The Wizards with another miss.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And the shot goes in. And the Magic lead by 19.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's Levine. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys. Missing their first 4 attempts.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Levine. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Washington shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
First one falls for him.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good too.
Denny Avdias checked in for Washington. Lonzo Ball comes in for DiVincenzo. Both free throws good from Levine.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Wagner. Over Avdia. Second chance shot. And the layup is good by Carter. Carter's got his second basket.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Ball. No points so far. Here's Sarr. On the wing, Levine. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
And they finished top 10 in assists. No surprise given their emphasis on ball movement.
And they really love to push the ball, finishing in the top 5 in fast break points. They were a fun team to watch. Orlando with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Black passes to Banchero. Down low. Levine against Anthony. Over Levine. 6 on the shot clock.
Wendell
And it's
Carter
slammed in
Jr.
by Carter.
Just a
Assisted.
real solid
Cole
understanding of how
Anthony.
to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Now here's May. It's Avdia on the wing. Knocks down the long J. Avdia's got 5 now.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Timeout called.
Timeout
The
number
Magic.
4. Magic
Coach no
timeout.
doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Suggs is subbed in for Wagner. Anthony outside. Lays it up and banks
Cole
it in.
Anthony.
Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
Pass to Carrington. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Krejci's got his second bucket of the night.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Here's Anthony. Oh, and makes it with
Cole
the kiss.
Anthony.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Carrington. Here's Krejci. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Black. Suggs outside. Black passes to Suggs. 1:03 left in the third. To the inside. Black. Avdia pulls it in. The Wizards have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Krejci. He's got 5. Pass to Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Shots good by Carrington.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Now here's Isaac to the middle. The jump hook. The Wizards trail by 19. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Krejci. It's hauled in by Isaac. And here's Suggs. From behind the arc. He can't hit that time. And so it's Orlando up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And they're doing everything they can to put this game away before the final buzzer sounds. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Kevin Love, Sadiq Bey out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Carrington in at the 2-guard position. That's the group for Washington right now. For 3, DiVincenzo. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Putting himself on the line to get to the line. Wagner goes right into the defense there, forcing that contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Free throw good, Wagner. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Carrington, no good. Magic leading by 21. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Carter. Over Love. Carter can't get it to go. And the Wizards shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Here's DiVincenzo. Soft touch off the glass.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And for the Magic, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Out to the right wing. Here's Banchero. Can't get it to fall. Wizards trail by 19. Here's Carrington, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That's on Franz Wagner.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two, Carrington.
And he drops a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Anthony outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
Second team foul.
And when it comes to efficiency,
Shooting for
Anthony's
Orlando.
strongest suit
Cole
is at the
Anthony.
line.
2 shots.
Shooting two.
The free throw drops for Anthony. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Wizards trail by 18. Up top, DiVincenzo, defended by Wagner. Pass to Carrington. Just 5 on the clock. Back to DiVincenzo. Over Banchero. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence going right up with the shot.
Orlando calls timeout.
Cards to Orlando.
Anthony. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Anthony misses.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Carrington. Here's Levine for three. Ooh, the soft touch of Levine knocking down the three.
And that's become a more comfortable shot for Levine as his career has gone on.
Wagner with it. Carter, good.
Wendell
And their
Carter
offense has
Jr.
been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Timeout called. The Wizards. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
The Wizards making a switch here. Sarge checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in for Bataze. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Bay. Outside Love. Just 5 to shoot. And they get it back. From outside, off the mark.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Here's Anthony. Banchero outside for three. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Pass to Carrington. Kept alive. And another shot. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Foul. Second team foul. At the line for Washington, Carrington. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Orlando with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Wagner against Bay. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
You better pick up Levine at half court. Zach can hit those bombs.
Black passes to Anthony. Banchero outside. Shoots over Sarr. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Banchero. Shoots over Sarr. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 21.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Magic.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Paolo Banchero.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
For Washington, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Love. Here's Levine. Here's Sarr. Back to Levine. 4 on the clock. Orlando with the rebound.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. The kick out to Banchero. Oh, and he got
Wizards
fouled on
foul.
his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second
A
personal
full
foul.
load to
Third
handle
team
anywhere on the
foul.
floor. Banchero makes sure he
Shooting
gets
for
his.
Orlando, Paolo Banchero. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
When you're the #1 pick like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well grounded. He's got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Banchero's versatility, impressive. He's a big that can do a little bit of everything.
Here's Krejci. So no problem for Orlando
That's
as they
the
get the
end of
win.
the game.
A statement road victory.
Thank
So
you to
impressive.
everyone for coming
Statement
out and
indeed,
supporting your
BA.
team.
It was in enemy
Please get
territory.
home
They
safely.
controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.